And just like with Ryan Zimmerman, hello, Carlos Pena.
What's going on?
What's up, man? We talked about this. Ryan Zimmerman, launch angle. It has changed dramatically. Same with Yonder Alonso. It's a stat that helps tell the story of the difference now with someone like Zim and someone like Yonder. So let's focus on Yonder. What looks different about him?
You know, it's very difficult to pick stuff out, but timing. He's a lot more efficient with his timing, with the way he's loading, the way he's getting ready to hit the baseball, which allows him to get his A swing into the ball, which is very important. You see him here in 2016. You see him get his foot down early, then he stops, then he starts to swing again, and you see that's an uncomfortable swing that he's taking. It's not a fluid swing. But now, check this out. He's leg kicking and getting ready really early, getting to the top of that load early, and then he just unloads on those pitches, getting an A swing, meaning a good, healthy hack with no hindrances whatsoever. You see on the left, putting his foot down early. On the right here, as of late, look, he's still up in the air. And then guess what? Look at that arc. It's basically the same, really. There's not much of a difference, but he's getting there a lot easier, a lot sooner. He doesn't have to modify his swing or modify his body to get his swing in, which is very important. Look at those splits, man. I mean, it's just a telltale sign here. And then you say, but why? Well, here we're documenting the exit velocities. We documented the launch angle. You see the improvement in those.
The launch angle is an enormous difference, where we see the 10 number going up to 22. He has the right angle going now. So if many people are unfamiliar with a stat like that, they're looking at it, they're not buying it too. Sometimes they throw it out there on Twitter, they're like, no way, I'm not buying this. Because it's not as simple as, oh, I'm hitting the baseball hard, now I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to float it in the air and there goes my launch angle. It's not that easy, is it?
No. See, when you see these numbers up there, it's just basically documenting a result, right? And it's very easy to say, see, that's what it is. You just have to fix your launch angle. Well, no. Let's back up and let's get to the root of the situation. Number one, I will go to timing immediately. You know, right there on that whole entire piece, you saw Alonso at the beginning get his foot down early, and then he swings up at the ball because he's late. So he has to create space, collapse the backside, and try to throw the head out there, swings up, severely up.
So what does that create?
He's collapsing, and he hit a ground ball to first. So the swing was going up, the ball was going down. So it's not, let me swing up. Now what he's doing now, a lot better, and he had a great week at it, is now he's leg kicking. Instead of doing this, stopping, and then starting, now he's doing this. He's kicking and then just going. And the backside is releasing. And this barrel is staying with the pitch line a long time. And he's getting a healthy swing. You don't see him go like this or go like this or go like that to try to get the barrel to the ball. It's just fluid to it. And that's what creates great exit velocities and also very good angles. Balls that go in the gap. Balls that go for home runs. And to tell you the truth, those balls for home runs are actual misses. Let me show you. But now these misses are quality misses. See, when you're trying to go on this side, Scotty, I'm going to show you. I'm going to take you to.
You're going to teach me a little bit?
Can I teach you a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me do that.
This is more than just what we're looking at, right? More than just our eye catches. You think this is actually a science?
Yes, I mean, because sometimes the way we perceive things, we can miss a lot of things. Our eye doesn't catch it. But let me show you. It's quite simple. So if we have the pitcher here, and we have the hitter here, right? So we have the side view, all right? And the pitch comes at this angle, let's say. That's more like, let's say, a 10-degree, 7-degree angle coming down. Well, ideally, as a hitter, what I want to do is, and I'm going to grab another pen. I'm going to get nice and fancy for you. Basically, I want my swing, if I want it to be perfect, to stay on this pitch line as long as possible, right? Now, if I make perfect contact, which is very difficult because you have a round bat and a round ball, and you're trying to hit a square, which is virtually almost impossible. It's not going to happen often. But if you square it up perfectly, well, the ball should go back on the same line as the pitch that came in. If you square it up perfectly, and you line up the bat perfectly, and you make perfect contact, it should come out on the same line back towards the pitcher. Right? And that's what you get the best exit velocities. And also, when you're on line with the pitch, this is what happens. Your misses. This is what happens with your misses. Okay, I got under it a little bit. Boom. That's a gapper.
Your miss is still a make. It's a win.
That's a double right there in the gap, right? A line drive with the second baseman or the shortstop and gets into the gap. How about this one right here? What is that one with a healthy swing? That's a home run.
That's a placata.
That's a placata. And that's a miss. I didn't square it up perfectly, but I'll take that. That's a home run. I'm succeeding there. Now, how about this? How about this ground ball? I get on top of it a little bit.
That's definitely not a home run.
Not a home run, but it's a missile. It's a rocket ground ball. One of those one-hoppers that no one can get to because it's too fast. Even this one right here, it's hard to get to, right? So that's what you're doing when you have your barrel in line with the pitch, and you're getting good timing. So you get there, your healthy swing, so you can get strength, bat speed, very good whip, everything working at the same time. Timing allows you to do this. There's no breaking down of your body to get your barrel in there. Now, this is what happens when you don't do that. And they tell you, hey, fix your launch angle, man. Fix your launch angle. Swing up. You swing it 2 level. So now, here comes the pitch. Pitch line, right? Now, they say I want my swing to go, right? The angle. Change the angle. So here comes my swing. From underneath, up, right? There's only one point. I have to be perfect as far as timing is concerned.
Is this an uppercut swing?
That's an uppercut swing because they say, hey, fix your launch angles. You got to swing up at the ball. This is the only spot where we're meeting, right? And this is what happens. Barrel, it's going, this is the barrel, and this is the baseball. Barrel, baseball, 2 B's, right? Baseball, right?
There you go.
Barrel and baseball. Well, if I'm going up, what's going to happen? I'm not even going to hit. I'm going to deflect the ball. These are the type of ground balls I'm going to get. Now, if I get underneath it, I'm getting pop-ups. Now, look at that. Look at that miss. Look at those misses. Pop-ups, toppers, ground balls.
This is the only point. This is the only point where it's going to work.
If I crush it right there, well, I may hit it straight up, and that may go for a home run. But look, that's a very small margin for error.
Mm-hmm. I'm understanding this, and I pretty much failed geometry when I was in high school, so this is really making sense. Let me finish with this, though. To get the timing right, when you're watching a pitcher come at you, because we're seeing someone like Ryan Zimmerman turn on that inside fastball better than he has ever before, how is he doing that? Does he visualize the velocity in a different way?
This is a great question, because I think as hitters, we perceive speeds a little bit slower than they truly are. All right, we trust ourselves in a way a little too much. I believe for timing, we have to be more intentional. So you have to tell yourself, no, I'm going to give myself more time. I got to get started earlier. Because if I sit here and just kind of go on whatever I read or whatever I sense, you are going to be late more times than not. And you're going to have to move your body to try to get the barrel to the ball, and you're not going to be on time. You're not going to be able to get that nice swing, healthy hack at the ball. See, our job as hitters is to do 100% swing, 100%, meaning your A swing, the best swing you got, and try to be 100% on time. So it's basically, what's my job? 100, 100. As many times as I can do it in my season. I want to be 100% swing, 100% on time. Of course, that doesn't happen often, but if I come close to it, I think you're going to be more successful than you expect, or more successful than you've been. It's as simple as that. And all the launch angle stuff, it's just basically documenting the result. But this is really what's happening.
And this is awesome. Yonder Alonso in a nutshell right now. So you're on board. Exit velocity and the launch angle, and it's just helping to tell the story. So hope everyone understood that. A++.
A+? That's what I'm talking about.
A++, Kelly, right?